Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are doing week 1 of July paycheck this video. So we will be stuffing, I think it's around about $1,100 into our sinking fund binders, which are here. And just a quick update on what's been happening this last week. So we are finished with week 2 of school holidays where we are, and our kids have 3 weeks off this school holiday, so we have another week to come next week. So for all of you that are new here, really appreciate if you guys would subscribe. If budgeting and building up your family's future, what are we doing? We are saving for a $10,000 emergency fund currently, as well as a 6 months fully funded emergency fund, essentially, of 6 months of expenses, as well as dabbling in a bit of investing, trying to pay more into our retirement savings, paying off our mortgage early, plus categorizing our lives with budgeting and setting aside money for all those things in life that we have to pay for. So yeah, give us a thumbs up if that interests you. So week 1, let's get the money counted. A little bit, and I'll update you on what we've been up to as the video goes along. So we have only $50. Oh no, sorry, I missed. This is actually meant to be week 4 pay. So actually week 4 pay, what I did is I put the entire pay onto the credit card to get that back to 0. So this is actually, so yeah, we'll be bringing the videos ahead a week earlier, which is great because it actually lines up more accurately for you guys. So this is week 1 of July, first week of the new financial year. So I'm actually pretty excited. One, we get some tax soon, which will be great. I can't wait to find out how much that'll be, and there'll be some epic stuffings there, I'm hoping, fingers crossed. And also, yeah, so we have $100. So because I'm behind that extra week, so $100 we will be putting into extra retirement and extra mortgage. So we have $200 represented in prop notes, as that's just a direct transfer in my bank. Then we have 152. I've divided these into 2 sections: savings, challenges, and sinking funds. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 380. And there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So 120 in there. So we have $900 there to stuff. Plus we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, $300. So we have $300 there to do on our next video for challenges. And we will be completing a couple of challenges there as well. So that is a bit exciting. All right, so get situated here. And we will just be stuffing certain categories today, just the ones that we need to do. We've already put away $300 for our groceries and $100 for our fuel, $50 for takeaway, and $50 for family fun. Now, the only thing as well after this video from now on, what I'll be doing is I've realized I've never really put away like spending money for us every week, because my husband likes to buy, you know, he goes to the grocery store and buys, you know, a protein shake on his run out for brekkie or whatever it may be. So, and it kind of adds up to like $40 or so a week. So I need to start, and it sort of ends up going on like credit card or something like that. So I just don't want all these bits happening. So I just thought if we just give each other maybe like $50 a week each, and then if I want to buy, I don't know, some sushi out when I'm out on the road, because we both work traveling a lot with our car, or, you know, I want to buy a drink or something like that, or coffee or whatever, that comes out of that money. And then if I have any money left over at the end of the week, I can put that then into my spending envelope. And I said to him as well, like, if you have any left over, I mean, you can obviously just whatever with it, but if you want me to, I can put it in or you can put it in your envelope thing, and then maybe it'll, you know, add up, and, you know, one day you've got $200 and you're like, cool, let's get something. You know, it's sort of just I don't want to be like, you know, strict with it. It's just sort of just being a bit more mindful of what we're spending. So sort of that's what I'm trying to do. All right, so let's start actually with sort of our self-care, well, body and mind binder, I should say. Now, I did a first for me. I actually met up with a couple of my gymnastics, my daughter's friends' mums, and just us for a dinner, which I thought was, yeah, I don't do that stuff much. I actually don't really have many friends. I don't really, I just don't, I don't know. I've never had a job that sort of works with a group of people. So it's just been really, really hard. Like, I'm sort of alone a lot with work, other than the customers, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, so I thought that was really, really good. So I did, you know, spend a bit on that. But that was really, really good. And that was really, really enjoyable. I also did a trivia night as well on Tuesday. We went down to our local tavern and did like a, oh, that's fully funded skincare. Clothing, what else we went in? I get $20 in clothing. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. I do need to get that up a fair bit. Yeah, went down to our tavern and did like a trivia night. But we don't know. I don't know heaps about old songs and who sings them and all. That's like my one part of general knowledge, that I'm good at everything else but that. And of course, you know, probably 70% of the questions were about that. So, you know, anyway, I think we did. Well, it was me, my husband and the 2 kids. And there was like 15 other teams. And I think we came maybe like halfway, which I guess is good. We had the youngest kids there, so, or nearly the only 1 or 2 tables had kids. So, sorry, I'm getting totally sidetracked. So clothing, and then go in haircuts, and I'm going to put in $20. And something else coming up too is my work conference. So I actually have to go tomorrow and buy a dress. And I budgeted, say, $200 and $250. I've actually saved up over the whole year, $5 a week for that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm nervous, but there's some specials on, and yeah, I'll let you know how I go and what I end up finding. It's a bit nerve-wracking, but anyway. So haircuts, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, $140 in there, which I actually do need a haircut, but I've left things all till too late. I wanted to get my hair done and all that, and I just haven't. I'm really slack with stuff like that and booking it. Haircuts, beauty. Where's the beauty section? Is that the next one? Yeah. So beauty, I'll put in $5. So 50, 70, 80, $90 in there. Oh, my husband's out there. I hate when he listens. He doesn't need to be. I'll wait till he goes. I always get self-conscious if he hears me. All right, he's gone. He went to grab a beer. Anyway, and he never drinks. So I was like, anyway, way sidetracked. Okay, so beauty. Yeah, so I might have to dip into that a little bit, because I think I need to get a little bit, I need to get some of that like spray, like when you sweat and go out, because I like never go out. So I might need that. And turns out, of course, the one night and only night I ever go out, guess when my daughter's main gymnastics competition is for the whole year. So I go out Friday night for our events gala thingy, and 9 a.m. it starts Saturday morning. Yeah, right? So there you go. I'm actually going to do a video next as well after this. Oh, should I have done it first? Whoopsie. No. I'll do it after I do these. I'll do a video of categories. So stick around for that. I'm actually going to go through every single binder, bar the savings challenges, or maybe even that, and actually go through every category and sort of why I've chose that. So it gives a really, really good category idea. And I had a couple of people request it, and it's the one thing that I could not find videos for when I was starting out a year ago. So yeah, I definitely all for it if that helps anybody at all. Yeah, so my family binder. So in here we will be putting into school shoes, we will add in a 10. So that is 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 170 in school shoes. What else do we have? School shoes, stationery, a 10. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. And uniforms, we will go a 20. So we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 10, 3, 20. I am going to actually get my nails done as well. And I know they might not last on me very long because I do need them, like need to do typing and stuff, and I do find it hard, but I think I'll get them, and whether they last 2-3 weeks or whatever, and get them taken off. That'll be fine. It'll just be one sort of novelty, you know, for feeling more glamorous, I suppose. School photos. Okay, what else do I want in here? Stationery. I'm going to put in, I'm going to stick to my budget. I'm going to put in $100 into sport. Oh, speaking of that, in Australia here, guys, I went and got those Fair Play vouchers. I didn't realise it was for everyone. I thought we weren't included in that. But yeah, went online, got approved straight away. And they sent them to my email straight away. So we get $200 off each child off their activities. And I looked up their sporting facilities and the ones we want to put my son into, the boxing, and they're both on there. So they're both covered. So I can actually put $400 of what I was going to spend out of this, I can use onto that. So awesome. So in here for sport, we have 5, 600, 700, 800, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we have 850 in sports currently, but I do, yeah, even minus the $200, I still need to pay like 400 for then my daughter for gymnastics instead of the 600. And it might cover my son's boxing. So yeah, so we're still twice covered, which is great. Then we need to do sports. Is that all I had to do? Sorry. Yep, that's all I need for this binder. Then we will do, I'll do sinking funds. So with electricity, I actually did get the bill for this. I actually do need to pay it. It's due, I think, mid-July. It didn't have the rebate, like the $1,000 off on it yet, because the bill actually came like the 26th of June. So it must apply like maybe for the next one maybe, or I haven't logged in or whatever. I don't know. We'll see how we go. So I'll just put in the money into that. And then 51, 152, 253. Hang on. Oh, plus 5, so $800. Sorry, there's 500 in the bank. So we have $800 into electricity. That's 200 away from being fully funded anyway, but then we do need to pay, I think the bill was like $580 because I still had 160 credit. So it's not actually that bad. So I'll take 600 out of this and pay it, and then I'll keep stuff in the $100 a week, and then we'll just come to a point where there won't be a bill next time, and we'll just be fully funded and can use that $100 elsewhere. Also, water bill is due. I do need to pay that at the same time as the electricity. And yeah, when I do, I'll just unstuff that in there. Sorry, so I do need to put in $30 into water. So I think this will mean once I put this in now, that'll give me fully funded, as in that'll give me enough for the bill. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 310, 320, 330. And the bill was $330. So maybe more next time. We are using a bit more water, being that it's colder, but like baths and more showers and stuff just to warm up. But yeah, so water, and then we have gas is 10. I actually do need to get 2 gas bottles. I think I've got enough here, hopefully now. So 51, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220. I think I need another $30 or so in there, and that will fully fund 2 gas bottles, which will actually last us minimum 6 months. Then we have cleaner is emptied. Council rates, we will put in $40. So I have 500, 550, 570, 590, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we have 680 in council rates, and that $500 is just representing 500 in the bank. Then we have our annual fees, which is the same. So we have 500, 550, 20, 40, 60, 80, 650, 670, 680. So same in annual fees always as the council rates. So we always put $40 a week in there. Then we will do subscriptions, $5. I do need 500 in here total. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120 in there. Now I did also go and take the kids to Despicable Me 4. So we did go and see that. So I thought that was really good as well. Lots of funny parts in it. If you have kids like 6 and under, I think they'd prefer Despicable Me 4. If you have kids that are 6 and older, I think Inside Out 2 they would prefer, or it's just better in the way of the storyline and just the morals of it and what they learn from it. I just think it's really important even to watch that as teenagers, to be honest, and adults. I think it's a great film. So, yeah, thumbs up to that one. Subscriptions. I'm going to leave his or her spending out. We're going to go tax. I'm going to put in $10. So this is just to pay the tax lady to do our tax soon. So I just need to make an appointment for that. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 350, 60, 70, 80, 90. So it's an even 400. I'll leave it at 400. I think it's 4 or 5, one or the other, but it should have enough for that. P.O. box, I'll keep adding. I haven't got anything in there. I don't know if I should keep that one, but anyway, 10, 20, 30, 40. So $40 in there. We'll see how we go. And I won't add any into the buffer today. Then we will let's try the home binder. And we will do, let's just go to home maintenance. How much has that got in it? I think that's got 50, 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 205. I do need to get into that bit, but I'm just going to put in pool. So I'll let's just do a 30. So we have in the pool maintenance. So to get it checked and chemicals, and I don't know how to do all that sort of stuff. And also possibly like a buffer in case, something goes wrong with the pool pump or something like that. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125 in there. Then I think that's all for that one. Let's go to a medical binder we have here. And I will do pharmacy at $20. So we have 20, I need to get some medication tomorrow. It's about $60. So I have to take out, I just take this binder with me and spend out of this as I go. 20, I find that more manageable for me than sort of paying something back into a card. So I try and use cash basically straight from the binders, or take out the binder and put it into my wallet or whatever. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150. So 150 into pharmacy. I'll have to spend 60 or so tomorrow. Pharmacy, doctor's appointments. We've had a couple, but it's been the kids, and they're free here. If you're under 16, all your doctor's appointments are free, which I think is the best idea in the world, because I can only imagine how many parents would, or just naturally you just would not go unless it was super worse, you know. So it's the best thing in the world to be able to have under 16s free healthcare for all Australians. So, but we do have free healthcare all around, but just even doctor's appointments still do cost these days. So, but not for kids, which is great. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100 into doctor's appointments, which is cool. Doctors and chiros, haven't gone back there for ages actually. I need to go back to the chiro specialist. I'll put in a 20. So we have in specialist 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 220. Optical, so for glasses, that'll be fully funded at $300 there. So that'll be the out-of-pocket, basically for all of us to get glasses for the whole family for the whole year. If we need them, dentist is fully funded with $1,000. Vitamins, Buddy. So this is our golden Labrador. So he gets $20. So that has 1, 20, 40, 50, 60. So 160 for him. God, my nose itching like crazy. Then we have pet boarding at $10. So 50, 70, 80, 90. Probably have to add a bit of tax into that. And Buddy Vet, 10. But you need to get this up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But only probably to 500 because that I do have a emergency fund as well already for the vet. But this is more for his every year things, which roughly around $500 for his injections and all that sort of stuff as well. So that adds up to health fund excess is fully funded at 500, and then we have medical buffer in there as well for 500, just in case, because having something worst case for extra specialist appointments or something, knowing it's there for something to do with medical, to me is really, really important. So if we've done that one, we've done that one, that one, that one, that one. All right, so we will go on to, actually, I'll go on to, I've done home as well, haven't I? Well, let's just do cruise. So let's do, so I'm going to put in here $35, 20, 35. So I'm going to do $20 out of the cruise, towards my cruise, and then $15 into for the drinks. So to add that all together, we will have currently saved 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200 to 10 to 20 to 35. So I have 235 in there currently for cruise. And I did hear all of you guys say to use that challenge that I have towards the cruise. And I think I might use a chunk. But I do have a couple of other challenges to finish. So I'm just going to have a little brainstorm on where I want to put that. But hey, I think these travel fun sort of envelopes do need a little bit of love. So I think that's what we might actually do. Okay, so that's all for that one. It's a bit of a, you know, in different binders today, but normally we actually stuff pretty much all of them every week. So I will do events. No, I'm not. I'm going to do biggest obligations first. So what we're going to do into here, this is our financial freedom binder. So this is yeah, an important binder. So for 6 months ahead, I'm going to add into here $20. So that 20, 40, 60, 70. So that just gives us 70 extra to add to, I don't know, whatever else, maybe some challenges, and we'll stuff that into our this one, getting ahead binder, which is getting pretty full. So that's pretty awesome. Excited about that. Then we will put in our normal $20 a week. We add into investments. Once this hits $500, we're going to then invest. So I'm looking forward to that. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So we have 180 currently. As I said, I think I've learned with this way to do things is it's just consistency. Just be consistent. Mortgage. I know kids' future. Yeah, let's just go in at $20 in there as well. So we have, and they have their own separate binder, which is wrong one, this one. So they have their own kids' future binder. There they are. That's my daughter there and my son. But they have their own binder there. So we'll do separate stuff in on that once we accumulate and add it to their little binder. So sorry about that. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 in there. And then we want to put in, now I have actually moved Orthodontics, which was in medical binder. I have moved that into our financial freedom binder. One, mainly because that's the only thing that was missing in here really, that was our big goal for this year. So I thought I'd put that into there, and also possibly to do a games day moving forward as well. And these are our big priorities. So to perhaps use this binder for that. Because it actually then will say, you know, our emergency fund, our 6 months ahead fund, our investments fund, kids future fund, braces fund, new car, and possibly, probably not solar panels, but new car and braces. So there are sort of big goals. So they're really ones that, look, they're ones I want to focus on. So braces I have put in here. And the kids did have a braces appointment. So I'm really chatty in this, I know. But, you know, I want to share it with you guys. We did have a braces appointment. I have booked a member for a sort of like a second opinion, I just like to know all information. It's a big deal. It's a lot of money. And I want them to I want to know the options are the best options. And I just want to know all the information and choose the best choice for them. I just like to be like that. I don't always trust everyone, or even doctors sort of really, because I know a lot of people are in sales and it is just all sales. Even we know, like even with work and stuff, that even dentists are, you know, in sales. They want to quote you for things because they get it as bad as it is, you know, I think it's like 40% commission on crowns they sell you, things like that. So, and you don't necessarily always need them and things like that. So, and we've learnt this as well. So, yeah, so I want to make sure that if you took money out of it, is this the best for them? Will that be the best for them? And just to ask those hard questions, which I find is easier to do when you've got two people that you got one scenario, and then what's the scenario you would do if you'd never seen this before, sort of thing. Anyway, so orthodontics, so braces, we have 1,500. I'm going to put in, yeah, so anyway, we got a, he said it's around about $9,000. And then with my son, he may need some like teeth shaping and things like that. Then they'll have whitening at the end. So it's about $9,000 each, which is a lot better than I thought, which is why I wanted to get a second opinion, just to see if that was the best way to do it for them. So anyway, so yeah, ortho, so $20. I'm going to add $20 into there. So we have in there 1,000, 1,500 sitting in the bank, 1,600, 1,700, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850. So $1,850 in there for braces so far. And the kids with the private cover as well, we have that lifetime limit. So they have $3,000 each paid up front on the first visit. So I have looked into it all, which will come off that too. So essentially we have in there for my son's braces, because they'll be due in a year or a bit less. And then my daughter, she's not due for them really for about 1.5 years. So we'll start with him and then work on her. So we have, say that's like $2,000 plus 3. So we've nearly got $5,000. We need another $4,000, say, for him, that we'll need to save. And we've got 1 year to do it. So should be good as pie. Easy as pie, good as pie. Yeah, so investments. Oh, and mortgage, where did that go? New car. So extra mortgage repayments. So just want to make sure this is aligned with what reflected in the bank. So we have, yep, 650 in there now. So 650 paid extra onto our mortgage so far this last 2 months. and extra retirement into my super. This is, we'll add extra into my hubby super once we get our other stuff funded. 500, 600, 650. Plus he has a bit more than me anyway. I might actually do like a super. I'm actually moving my super into a different fund. I'm not really happy with the one that I've got, and it's not growing enough. And I had some super in another one, which I saw was growing a lot. So I'm actually going to be going into a high growth fund, high risk, high growth fund for my age, because it will be in there. What am I, 38? So say it's going to be in there at least 20, 22 years from now. I can't access it for another 22 years. So, we want it to grow. And I might do a video on, and actually start including that into here, and actually how much my retirement and superannuation goals are increasing as well. Because that's what, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build wealth as much as we can and set some emergency funds just to set my mind at ease. All right, so I think that's it for that binder. And the only other one really is I've only got $40 left, is the events binder. Oh, I did it again. I didn't leave enough for Christmas. That's okay. I'm gonna leave these. Birthday. Yeah, look, I'm gonna do birthday. Yep. Son's birthday. I'm gonna put in 20, as I always do. So that gives us 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we have 270 in there for my son's birthday, which is coming up in around November. And then I'll put in $20 into Christmas. So that'll finish that row, which is great. So we have in Christmas, well, other than our binder, which has at least 1,000 in it, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Is that 280? Yeah, 280. So in there, and then we will add that and do another video and do a nice Christmas themed video. So that is all of our funds. The only things I need to stuff in here, really I need to finish eventually, is the Valentine's Day, our anniversary, Black Friday, Easter, and now Mother's Day, don't know. But Father's Day, Halloween, and our buffer is all fully funded in there. So that is it. I'm trying to think if I have any other news. I did get some commission. I got about $1,000, including with my leave loading as well, which I still don't really get why we get leave loading, but there you go. Not going to say no to free money. And yeah, that was to use then as well to help with the credit card. So we won't talk about the credit card, but that is gone. It's all like gone again. And we won't be dipping into that because we will be using filling up these a bit with tax and things like that, so that stuff won't happen again. Reel it in, Sean. Okay, so there you go. That is our sinking funds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 binders which we allocate for our categories in our life that we want to save for. But our next video will include our 4 challenge binders. So stick around for that. Please subscribe. And yeah, I'd love to get my views up again as well. So feel free to share if anyone's interested in this. And yeah, give us a thumbs up and a comment. And comment a, like, I don't know, colourful love hearts. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.